Hey, what's going on, everyone? How you guys doing? Long time no talk. I know I haven't posted much recently. For that, I apologize. I've been Hawaii. None of you really care about that. You want to talk about the movies, man? Yeah, I'm just kind of like looking forward to getting back to making content. Mostly patio commentary. Probably the Hollywood After Dark streams at least once a week. Would love to do more, but I don't really feel that there's much of a need. And let me explain why. The vast majority of news outlets that cover movies are owned by either one or two companies. You have either, Hollywood Reporter, Variety, Rolling Stone, Deadline, The Wrap, I think, or is it IndieWire? No, I think it's IndieWire. And never mind a litany of other ones that are owned by Penske Media. And then, of course, you have Valnet, which has like Collider, Slash Film, Cinema Blend, Screen Rant, and a litany of other websites that they just are content farms. And part of the problem I think that we're having right now with the movie discussion online is that everything is all about content farming. If you go on Twitter, it's very tribalistic, and everyone is trying to get that sweet, sweet Twitter ad revenue, which is probably going away because it's been disastrous for the platform. But I'm not really wanting to talk about that much because I do plan on kind of moving away from Twitter and focusing more on building up the Hollywood After Dark group on Facebook, which is facebook.com/Hollywood After Dark. The point of Hollywood After Dark is still to be to talk about what's going on in the space in regards to the industry. I still want to do little like short videos like this, giving my hot takes on what's going on. But obviously, Hollywood After Dark as a like daily news podcast is something I'm in the position to be able to do again, like to do it like in the middle of the day because my kids are at school, my girlfriend has a new job, I'm going to have time, but I don't want to do that. I would love to talk with you about movies and love to be able to go into those great conversations, but I don't want it to be focused around, well, news, right? I have trouble enough as it is seeing brand new movies, and that's not going to change, right? But I do want to talk about older films or more recent releases that are on home video, or maybe even some television shows, because, you know, obviously with Peacemaker that just wrapped up, Welcome to Derry is coming. There's always going to be prestige television, Stranger Things final season here in the next month or two. I mean, we're going to be really kind of inundated with a lot of good stuff to watch and stuff we can watch from home. And I feel like that's kind of where the industry is headed. If you don't know, movie theaters are by and large dying. I hate to say it like that, but it's true because they're pretty much just billboards or advertisements for home video sales and digital rentals. If you ever looked up how much money Universal has made in regards to that, like, yeah, in the last 5 years, they've cleared well over $1 billion in just home video rentals. Think about that for a second, right? That's no middleman, no movie theaters. Everything they lose at the theaters are a write-off. You know what I mean? Like, I could go into why theaters are dying for quite a bit, but that's not really what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is, like, you know, getting back into patio commentary. Those, you know, 20 to 30 minute, just my thoughts on the films, a little bit of brief movie history, and something that is considered, I mean, in my mind, I'm hoping conversational. Because at the end of the day, I think that's really where I shine, is having that conversation with you guys about movies that we like and movies that we love. And, you know, I was sitting there last night at like 3 a.m. I should have been asleep, but I ended up watching Don't Breathe on Tubi, and I just had a blast watching it. And I've been watching more movies on Tubi recently, and as well as movies on Netflix and Amazon and everything else. And these are movies that I need to sit down and actually talk about, because I think that's really what a lot of us out there just want to do. We want to talk about these things that we enjoy, things that we love. There's no point of giving in to the chuds and the things that they say, which are usually designed to be as inflammatory as humanly possible so they can just make a quick buck. Anyway, I gotta go. There's my work calling me. But we'll talk more this week. Have a good one. Peace out.